This is Heritage, Rough Rider, Banker and Barkeep, 22 long rifle, Birdshead battle. Let's hit the range. Center mass. Well, that has like no recoil. And as you can see, it shoots way high left. Let's do two. Oh, I was bad at counting. Not at all where I was aiming. I mean, I guess at least they're all on the silhouette. Okay, now we'll do the banker's gun. Same thing, 2 shots, two-handed and then one-handed, both. Here we go. I would say they shoot to the left. Now looking at our target, I'm going to say that we have mediocre accuracy, though having all 12 shots on the mini-me silhouette feels like a win, so I'm going to take it. Let's take a moment to give a shout out to our friends at Daryl's Gun Shop and Range. They were nice enough to let us get footage today on Father's Day at their facilities, and like always, it was awesome. Thanks, Daryl's. Really appreciate it. Now let's take a moment to talk about my Banker's Rough Rider model. I've had this one for well over 10 years. I think I got it for $139 at a gun show years ago when I wanted to do 22 cowboy action shooting and I needed a second gun to go with my Ruger single 6 that I have a distributor special of, and I could never find one to match it, so I was like, well, screw it, I'm going to just buy this Rough Rider in the meantime to fill the void until I find, the partner for my other gun. Turns out I'm still looking for that one, and this Rough Rider, well, it has lived on in its place. The grips that it came with are what Heritage calls the premium smooth wood grips. I have no idea what type of wood that is. I'm not an arborist or tree expert or whatever. We're just going to call it a dark stained wood. Now from Heritage's store, I ordered a new set of grips. They came in this package. They came in what I'm going to call prime shipping speed equivalent, and I took advantage of the spend over $49 and get free shipping by buying 2 sets of grips, one for each firearm. The grips are $29 for a set. They look pretty nice in the box, and they even come with the screw that you need to attach them to the firearm, which, yes, you do need to use the screw in the box. The one that comes with your firearm, that black one, will not work with these. For $29, what I'm going to call budget grips from the manufacturer, I found them to actually be surprisingly decent. They look almost, dare I say, classy. The grips themselves are fairly thin, though I think they are slightly more robust in the body than the premium smooth wood grips, we'll call them. Now here's the back side of the grip. As you can see, just a functional budget grip in that regard, but they work certainly well enough. That simple grip change, in my opinion, took what I'm going to call my bank teller's gun, and now it's maybe a bank manager's gun. Now how about a little more range time? All right, here we go. Now, as you can see on our 6-inch target, we did 5 of 12 shooting akimbo, which was a lot of fun, though our grouping was not that fantastic. And the reason for that is both of my Rough Rider, Banker, and Barkeep, they shoot to the left, about 3 inches to the left. Now I knew my banker's one had shot to the left because I've shot that one years ago, a whole bunch. I don't know, thousands of rounds through it. I used to shoot that every weekend in the cowboy shoots. I just had forgot because I haven't shot it in so long how far to the left it was, so I had to figure that out. And it turns out my Barkeep shoots just about the same amount to the left, which made that convenient once I figured that out. They're fun budget guns. You can't expect perfection. You live with what you get. Now this is my Barkeep model as it was when I bought it. Coincidentally enough, Daryl's found it for me. Thanks, Daryl. You guys rock. This one has the faux color case hardened frame and the nice sort of engraved grips, which makes it one of the more, quote, premium of the Barkeep ones. Depending on which Barkeep you look at, from what I can tell in my area, they're anywhere from $129 to $229, with this one being one of the more expensive ones because of that faux color case hardening and the grips and whatnot. Now, one of the things I always wanted when I became aware of the Barkeep was I wanted the one with the Birdshead grip, but I've never seen one in store. So what I ended up doing, taking advantage of the free shipping, is I bought the Birdshead frame from Heritage, removed 5 screws from the one, attached the Birdshead one with the 5 screws, boom. Now you have the Birdshead grip on your Barkeep model. Fantastic update, in my opinion. The new grips then attached to the new Birdshead frame, the same as shown previously in the video on my Banker's model. For an already nice looking budget Old West style 22 firearm, I think this simple frame change and then the grip change really classied it up a bit. When you see it next to my Banker's model that has the Birdshead grip and the same grips on both, you almost have, say, a matched pair that look, dare I say, classy. And now, how about a little more range time? Now we can see, looking at the target, once I figured out that 3 inches to the left thing, my group got quite a bit better on my Akimbo round 2. Man, that was a lot of fun. Now the other mentionable is, with that set I was shooting the 22 short ammo. It's the first time I've ever shot 22 short, and it seemed like it was plenty accurate, and for an already mild 22, it was even more mild, which was awesome. So I'm probably going to buy more of that in the future. Now, as I said, while my 2 Heritage Banker Barkeep firearms happen to shoot a little to the left, I have other longer barreled ones, like my 16-inch barreled ones, that are spot on, right on accurate, very fun, very accurate, no issue. So I know that there are other ones that are right on. So don't think that because my 2 short barreled ones happen to be left that all of them shoot left or all of them are problematic. No. I just happen to shoot these 2 left, and everybody I know happens to shoot them left as well. Now, one area that I give this Heritage Rough Rider Bankers one high praise is its durability. I've had this one for well over 10 years. For years it was my Cowboy Action second 22 firearm, and it's worked without fail, 100% reliable for me. I've dropped it dozens and dozens of times practicing my quick draw or flourish or whatever, because it's a firearm that has a safety. So, it's one that I felt comfortable with. If I dropped it and it broke, I was like, well, it's a cheap one. It turns out it's never broke. It's been fantastically durable. And while it does shoot a little to the left, there are definitely ways to game plan around that. For example, I would set up which firearm I used to where the closest targets I would use my Banker's gun, and the farther pistol targets I would use my longer barreled, more accurate, better Ruger 22 firearm that was better for the longer distance shooting. Now, on the occasion where I did have to do the occasional 10 or 15 yard long distance shot with this one, could I do it? Yes. Was it easy? Not as easy as with the other one, but it was still certainly doable, and it added, dare I say, fun challenge to the occasion. Overall, I would say these Heritages tend to be underappreciated and underrepresented. They're reliable, durable, easy on the pocketbook, easy to maintain, parts are readily available, and ship quick from the manufacturer. They're easy to customize with manufacturer-supported customizations that ship quick. Best of all, they're a whole lot of fun to get in some 22 target practice with. Well, I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day.